Cheers, everyone. Coffee morning again. It's 9 o'clock now, and I should be going out to see Alfie shortly. I'm a little later today, doing things because I'm waiting for my son. I was up very early this morning, and 5:15, 5:30, it was light, sky was blue, the bit I could see of it. Unfortunately, my phone, I hadn't put my phone on charge before I fell asleep, so I couldn't film what I wanted to film, and my iPad was downstairs, but I'm going to catch it tomorrow, hopefully. You know, I said the other day, the first thing most people do now is not look out the window and look up at the sky. They reach for their telephone or their iPad. Well, this morning I had my window open all night, and it was a warm night, not hot or muggy, but just nicely warm. And so I sat with my window open, and when I got up about 5:15, I looked out my window. You know, practice what I preach. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I looked up at the sky, and I know we've all heard of chemtrails and the conspiracy theories. The sky was literally crisscrossed. And when I say crisscrossed, I mean crisscrossed as in a, you know, playing, what do you call it, OXO or noughts and crosses. Smaller ones, larger ones, they weren't airplane trails as in the normal airplane trails, which dissipate almost as quickly as the airplane is out of sight. These were real buggers, if you'll excuse my language, and they were so compacted and dense, and it was almost as though somebody had got thick pens on a piece of paper, a child-safe piece of paper, and got some thick pens and drawn crosses across the blue sky. I've never seen anything like it. And there was something black. It wasn't a bird. The birds were going back and forth. And there was something like a black mark. And I thought it might be my window. It wasn't. I couldn't work out what that was, because I was looking through my window, and then I opened my window. It wasn't. It was faintly there. I don't know, it was no start. So tomorrow morning I shall be up again bright and early, and I'm going to try and catch these on film tomorrow morning. I've never seen anything like it. I know a lot of people poo-poo the conspiracy theories and laugh, or did do, at David Icke, and some of what he says is a bit of nonsense, but the majority of what he said make an awful lot of sense to me, such as whatever government we have in power, whatever government in the US, whether it's Republican or Democrat, in the UK, whether it's Conservatives or Labour, every government is having its strings pulled by the higher-ups, who are quaffing champagne, manipulating money, keeping people starved of food and water, keeping the elites exactly where they want them because they're doing what they want them to do. And these are the people behind what is now. If you don't think it's a Third World War, go and visit Syria, Libya, Afghanistan. Are the lives of those people worth any less than ours? No, they're not. That's quite different to my saying, we can't accept great numbers of immigrants in the country. I'm saying that from a pragmatic point of view, and also because of the Islamists who want to see the black flag flying. That's quite different to my feeling that lives in another country are worth any less than ours. They're not. We sell the arms and the means to invoke chemical warfare. The US and the UK have blood on their hands. They're selling these weapons and this weaponry and these chemical menus, if you like, the means to invoke chemical warfare wherever they are. And now it's all so clear. Does anybody really think that a Russian diplomat who's been in this country with his daughter for about 10 years, all of a sudden Putin would have him poisoned? Why would he do that? He's got nothing else to tell us. He's not in Russia. He's not privy to secrets. We arm our armies to get ready to fight the terrorists. Those same terrorists who we ourselves have armed in order to fight the government in their country. It's all convoluted. Assad is being attacked by ISIS. They say Assad is killing his own people. Where did ISIS come from all of a sudden? Out of the blue. Everything is connected. Chemtrails, chemical warfare, false armies, red flags. And we are at the beginning of World War III. And I dread the world that my grandchildren are going to be growing up in. While people bury their heads in the sand and weep and wail about their own little problems, not being interested in the fact that so many people, men, women and children, are losing their lives in horrific ways. That's it. I'm not going to say anything else to make you miserable. Today it's going to be mid-20s centigrade, so mid-70s Fahrenheit. It's going to be warm. I shall spend just about 3 hours with Alfie today, if I can get to see my brother this afternoon. So I'm dressed for the occasion. What I mean by dress for the occasion, I haven't got trousers as yesterday and boots on. It's nice to be able just to throw a dress or a frock, as I still call them, throw a frock on and be able to go out in the sunshine. So lots of love to everybody. Watch the skies, and I will definitely record what I see tomorrow morning. Lots of love to all of you. Bye bye.